We all know that feeling, the quiet tug deep inside that there's more waiting for us, a life filled with peace, purpose, and fulfillment. Yet, most days, we seem to be running in circles, constantly trying to tidy up the chaos, pulling at the threads of our lives in search of meaning, often caught in the whirlpool of what-ifs and shoulds. Perhaps you're yearning for more balance, more focus, more of what truly matters. If this resonates, then you're exactly where you need to be, because the journey you're about to embark on is all about gently unlocking the doors to everything that's waiting for you without forcing anything. It's about mastering the art of letting go, allowing your desires to flow toward you naturally, without struggling or tightening your grip. What if the key to achieving your dreams isn't in the hustle, the constant striving, or trying to control every detail, but in something simpler, more profound? What if it's found in the quiet power of letting go? The ancient philosophy of Stoicism, practiced by thinkers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca, holds the timeless wisdom we need. They believed that true peace and fulfillment come not from controlling everything around us, but from mastering our own responses and actions. The Stoics understood that while we can't control the world, we can control how we engage with it, and that, ultimately, is where our power lies. This might sound counterintuitive, especially in a world that constantly encourages us to chase, push, and climb higher. But imagine if, instead of feeling like you're running a never-ending race, you could glide through life in tune with its rhythm, effortlessly bringing in what is meant for you. Stoic wisdom teaches us that the key to real manifestation, the genuine creation of the life we want, rests on two core pillars: inner stillness and clarity. Think of still water. It reflects everything clearly, unclouded by ripples and waves. A still mind, free of worry and attachment to outcomes, can see life as it truly is, focusing on what truly matters and allowing what's meant for us to come to us. The Stoics knew that when we let go of the need to control, we open up space for peace and focus to enter our lives. It's not about being passive. It's about acting with purpose, but from a place of calm and clarity, not desperation. Rather than feeling overwhelmed by the pressure to constantly chase something, you'll start to feel like you're in sync with life, letting your intentions flow naturally with its current. The Stoics also taught that true freedom comes from within. We often waste so much energy trying to control things that are beyond our reach. The more we let go of this attachment to specific outcomes, the more powerful and focused we become. What was once wasted energy, spent on worry and anxiety, becomes fuel for creation, connection, and enjoying life itself. This is the essence of Stoic manifestation. It's not about wishful thinking or empty affirmations. It's grounded in action, in building resilience and strength within yourself, so that what you attract is a reflection of your best self. Have you ever taken a moment to appreciate what you already have, right here, right now? The Stoics believe that true abundance begins with gratitude. When we truly appreciate what we have, we naturally attract more of it. Gratitude is a quiet power that brings peace into every corner of our lives. And when we radiate that inner joy for the present moment, we begin to draw in more to be thankful for. Of course, life isn't always easy. Challenges come, setbacks happen, and sometimes dreams feel far out of reach. Yet even in these moments, the Stoic way offers wisdom. The practice of non-reaction doesn't mean indifference. It's about responding with composure and clarity, choosing to focus on what deserves our attention. By mastering our own minds, we stop reacting to everything around us. We choose our response, and in doing so, we regain our strength. As you cultivate this mindset, you'll notice a shift, a sense of clarity and freedom that comes from releasing old fears, doubts, and anxieties. This is what the Stoics called inner virtue, not just goodness, but harmony within oneself. When your mind is calm and aligned with your values, you begin to attract what matches your inner strength and integrity. People who live with intention and focus often seem to manifest their dreams effortlessly because they're creating from a place of true inner power. This approach isn't about grand gestures. It's about small, consistent actions that reflect who you are becoming. Think of life as a dance, where you're not forcing the steps but moving with the rhythm. Each step brings you closer to trusting that what is meant for you is already on its way, arriving at the perfect time. True ease comes from knowing you don't have to rush or cling to anything. You simply stay focused, steady, and open, trusting that life will unfold as it should. Over time, as you practice this mindset, life becomes a space of calm possibility where your actions and desires align with purpose. No longer does the pursuit of your dreams feel like a race. It becomes a journey that you walk with confidence, trusting yourself and the process. As you release your grip on control and let go of the fear of failure, you'll enter a state of peace that transforms everything you touch. Let this be the beginning of a deeper journey, one that empowers you to take confident action toward your goals without the burden of stress or anxiety. Take a step back, breathe, and remember, everything you need is already within you. As the Stoics taught, peace and purpose are not found in controlling the world. They are found in aligning with it, in allowing it to unfold with the wisdom and calm of a mind that has mastered itself. This journey is yours. Each lesson ahead will bring you closer to the life you're ready to embrace. And as we continue, let's explore one of the most liberating yet challenging shifts in mindset: the art of letting go. This isn't about giving up. It's about releasing the unnecessary weight of control. When you let go of the need to dictate every outcome, you create space for life to bring you new and unexpected opportunities. Instead of wrestling with the flow, you begin to move with it, experiencing a quieter, more graceful way of living. Letting go opens the door to transformation. It doesn't mean abandoning effort or not caring about what matters to you. It means bringing your best self to each moment, then releasing your attachment to how things should unfold. It's the practice of effort without attachment, focusing on what you can control: your actions, your responses, your mindset, while letting go of the anxiety of managing every outcome. As you shift from trying to control every detail to trusting life's flow, you'll feel lighter, more aligned with the natural rhythm of things. In relationships, this means letting go of the need to control others' choices or actions, allowing them to be who they are without pressuring them to meet your expectations. True connection happens when you release the need for control and simply allow others the freedom to live as they are. Letting go doesn't make life predictable, but it makes you more resilient in the face of uncertainty. It strengthens your ability to handle whatever life throws your way with grace. When you stop clinging to specific outcomes, you open yourself to the beauty and opportunities that life offers. This is the power of letting go. Not a loss, but a way of opening to life's true abundance. A life full of unexpected possibilities that would have been hidden if you were still trying to control every outcome. With this shift, life becomes a beautiful dance, and you'll find that the more you release, the more you receive. Not in material things, but in moments of grace, insights, and a deeper connection to the life you're creating. As you move forward, remember that each moment is an invitation to release what's not yours to control and to embrace the flow of life. Letting go is not an end, it's a beginning, a way to open to life's true gifts. When most people think of patience, they often see it as an innate trait, something you either have or don't, either a gift or a weakness. But in truth, patience is far more than just a passive waiting game. It is a conscious, active practice that requires a deep strength and awareness that goes beyond mere endurance. Active patience calls on us to engage fully with the present moment, to embrace what's happening right now, rather than constantly rushing ahead to the next thing. It's the difference between feeling restless and feeling prepared, between passively hoping and actively trusting. When we practice patience in this way, waiting ceases to be an empty, frustrating experience. Instead, it becomes an opportunity for growth and quiet anticipation. In a world that values speed and instant gratification, it's easy to view waiting as a sign of delay or failure, an indication that we aren't moving fast enough. But what if patience, instead of being a sign of stagnation, was actually an essential part of bringing something truly meaningful into our lives. Think of a tree. Its roots grow deep into the earth, slowly gathering strength and nourishment before it ever blooms or bears fruit. It doesn't rush. It takes its time, growing steadily, expanding its reach below the surface, preparing to thrive for years to come. This kind of patience doesn't weaken the tree. It strengthens it, making it more resilient and capable of withstanding the elements. Just like the tree, when we practice patience, we allow our goals, dreams, and desires to develop naturally. Active patience also nurtures trust, not just in ourselves, but in the timing of life itself. When we allow ourselves to wait without rushing, we send a message to the world that we are ready to receive and that we trust the unfolding of our journey. This trust isn't blind or passive, it's grounded in a sense of worthiness. By embracing patience, we are affirming that we are worthy of what's meant for us, and that it will arrive in its own time. This kind of belief brings a deep sense of calm, releasing the need to constantly search for answers. Instead, we can rest in the knowing that life is always in motion, even when it feels still. True patience is not about putting life on pause. It's about being present with what's happening right now. Through active patience, we begin to see the richness of each moment. We learn to appreciate the present for what it is, rather than wishing it were something different. In this state of awareness, we discover a quiet joy that grows stronger over time. We stop seeing waiting as something to endure, and instead start viewing it as an opportunity to observe, to reflect, and to grow. One of the greatest gifts of practicing patience is the way it transforms our relationship with time. Without patience, time can feel like a constant reminder of what hasn't yet happened. But with patience, time becomes a companion, a resource to be used wisely and intentionally. Patience stretches each moment, giving it depth and meaning. Rather than impatiently wishing for the future, we begin to savor the present, knowing that every moment is preparing us for what's to come. This kind of patience also helps us release the subtle tension that comes with trying to control every outcome. Instead of feeling anxious or restless, we develop a steady resilience that anchors us, no matter how long the wait. This steadiness is invaluable, providing the strength to stay grounded even when things don't go as planned. We learn that true fulfillment can't be rushed. Patience gives us the wisdom to know that the most meaningful things in life take time. Additionally, patience invites us to reflect on our intentions. Often when we're eager for something to happen, we become so fixated on the end result that we overlook the deeper why behind our desires. Active patience creates space for this kind of reflection, helping us reconnect with our true purpose and understand whether we're chasing a goal for the right reasons. By slowing down, we gain clarity, and this clarity allows us to make decisions that are more aligned with our authentic selves. Patience isn't just for big dreams or long-term goals. It's a practice that brings value to our everyday lives. Think about the moments you've felt frustrated waiting in line or anxious about a delayed plan. These small instances of impatience can build stress and frustration. But when we approach these moments with active patience, we turn them into opportunities for calm. We're no longer controlled by impatience or irritation. Instead, we choose to experience the moment with acceptance and peace. By practicing patience, we also cultivate a new level of appreciation for life. When we're not constantly looking ahead, we begin to notice the beauty in what's already here. The present moment becomes more vibrant and fulfilling because we're fully engaged with it. We start to see that each phase of life, each experience, has its own unique richness. We no longer feel the need to chase happiness. Instead, we find joy in the journey itself. Active patience becomes a powerful teacher, showing us how to live in harmony with life's rhythms. Rather than forcing life to conform to our timeline, we learn to bend with it. We trust that things will unfold in their own perfect way. This kind of patience isn't passive waiting. It's an active, mindful presence that prepares us for whatever life brings without clinging to specific outcomes. It teaches us to honor the unknown, to embrace the mystery of what's to come, and to trust in the timing of life itself. As we cultivate patience, it becomes a natural part of who we are. We feel less rushed, less pressured by the demands of the external world. We begin to understand that we don't have to accomplish everything right now. There is time for things to develop, and this relaxed approach doesn't mean we lack ambition. It means we are building a sense of ease and confidence within ourselves. Patience also deepens our compassion, both for ourselves and for others. When we are patient, we're less likely to judge or hold unrealistic expectations. We start to understand that everyone is on their own journey, moving at their own pace. This understanding fosters empathy, making us more supportive, more accepting, and more at peace in our relationships. We no longer feel the need to rush others or expect them to follow our timeline. We simply allow people to move at their own pace, and in doing so, we find harmony in our connections. This kind of patience carries a quiet power. It allows us to approach life with readiness and openness, without feeling desperate or rushed. Opportunities begin to come to us naturally, because we've created the space to receive them. We begin to attract people, experiences, and resources that align with our values and our purpose. We start to understand that life has its own rhythm and timing, and when we trust in that, things begin to fall into place. Active patience builds inner strength, a foundation of calm and resilience that we can rely on no matter what life brings. This strength doesn't need to be flashy or obvious. It's a deep, quiet knowing that we are capable of handling whatever comes our way. This kind of strength benefits not only us but everyone around us. People who practice patience radiate calm, drawing others to them. They are present, grounded, and centered, inspiring others to trust their own timing and move at their own pace. By embracing active patience, you're creating a profound inner space, a space that is calm, resilient, and ready for whatever life has to offer. You develop a quiet confidence that doesn't rely on speed or immediate results but on depth and trust in the unfolding of life. With patience as your ally, you anchor yourself in peace and purpose, allowing life to unfold in its own beautiful, meaningful way. The journey toward building resilience naturally leads us to an important realization: the need to let go of perfectionism. Many of us carry the weight of trying to make everything flawless, whether it's our work, relationships, or how we are perceived. We set high standards for ourselves, believing that only perfection is acceptable. But this pursuit can become an exhausting burden, one that prevents us from taking risks, finding fulfillment in our progress, or even experiencing peace in our achievements. Let's explore what it truly means to release the need for perfection and instead embrace a way of living that values action and effort over unattainable ideals. Perfectionism often starts from a good place, wanting to excel, be recognized, or avoid mistakes. But over time, this desire for excellence can shift into an impossible demand for flawlessness. This standard is not only unrealistic, but also breeds stress, dissatisfaction, and a deep sense of frustration. A Stoic perspective teaches us to focus on what we can control, our actions, our effort, without becoming overly attached to perfect outcomes. Perfection is a moving target. It's different for everyone and often unattainable. By letting go of the need to be perfect, you free yourself to pursue your goals with more joy and less anxiety. One of the core principles of Stoicism is that while striving for excellence is noble, expecting perfection is a recipe for disappointment. Life is full of uncertainties, and despite our best efforts, things don't always turn out the way we plan. When we cling to the belief that only perfect results are acceptable, we set ourselves up for constant frustration. Perfectionism becomes a cage that keeps us from fully living and experiencing life as it is, imperfect and unpredictable. By releasing this need for perfection, you open the door to a richer, more authentic life, one where you can appreciate the process and progress, rather than just the final product. The Stoics remind us that true success lies not in achieving perfection, but in the effort we put into each moment. When we focus on the process of doing, rather than obsessing over the result, we find satisfaction and purpose in the journey itself. This shift in mindset brings fulfillment that is not dependent on external validation. You stop waiting for the perfect outcome to feel worthy or accomplished, and instead find meaning in every step you take, regardless of the final result. This shift also helps transform how we approach failure. Perfectionism often stems from a fear of failure, believing that any mistake is a reflection of our inadequacy. However, failure is an essential part of growth and learning. When you let go of perfection, you give yourself permission to experiment, try new things, and yes, stumble along the way, without the fear of feeling defeated. Mistakes are no longer signs of failure, but valuable lessons that bring you closer to understanding and growth. Embracing imperfection can also have a profound impact on our relationships. If we expect perfection from ourselves, we often project that same expectation onto others, leading to impatience, frustration, or disappointment when they don't meet our high standards. But by embracing imperfection, you begin to see others with more compassion, understanding that they too are navigating their own challenges and growing in their own ways. This perspective fosters patience, kindness, and genuine connection, allowing relationships to flourish without the pressure of unrealistic expectations. In addition to improving relationships, letting go of perfection allows you to live more authentically. No longer bound by the need to appear flawless, you are free to show up as your true self. This authenticity brings a sense of relief and lightness, allowing you to be honest and genuine without fear of judgment or rejection. Not only does this enrich your own life, but it also attracts others who appreciate you for who you truly are, not for the image you project. Releasing perfectionism also empowers you to focus on progress, not perfection. Perfectionism can keep us stuck, paralyzed by fear of not meeting our own impossible standards. But when you shift your focus to progress, every step forward, no matter how small, becomes a victory. You no longer wait for the perfect moment to begin. You embrace the journey as it unfolds, finding meaning in each stage. This focus on progress fosters momentum, helping you move forward without the weight of unrealistic expectations holding you back. This mindset shift brings a renewed sense of gratitude. When you're no longer fixated on achieving perfection, you begin to appreciate the beauty of what is. You find value in every moment, every experience, without needing it to be flawless. Gratitude becomes a powerful force, grounding you in the present and filling your life with peace and contentment. You stop chasing some ideal, and instead you start enjoying the imperfect reality of life. Letting go of perfection also nurtures resilience. Life is unpredictable, and challenges often don't go as planned. If you're attached to perfection, these challenges can feel like insurmountable obstacles. But by releasing perfection, you learn to view setbacks as opportunities for growth, not failures. This resilience allows you to adapt, overcome, and keep moving forward, no matter how unpredictable life may be. Creativity thrives when we let go of perfection. Perfectionism can stifle our creativity, making us afraid to take risks or try new things. But when we free ourselves from the need for perfect outcomes, we allow our creativity to flourish. Whether in our work, our passions, or our relationships, this creative freedom opens up new possibilities and brings excitement, depth, and richness to our lives. Moreover, perfectionism can take a heavy toll on mental health, leading to stress, anxiety, and feelings of inadequacy. But when you release the burden of perfection, you give yourself permission to relax, take breaks, and recognize that you're doing your best. This self-compassion is essential for well-being, allowing you to care for yourself without guilt or shame. You begin to recognize your worth not in terms of your achievements, but because of who you are. This acceptance brings peace and contentment, not tied to any particular outcome, but to the journey itself. Perfectionism is a fixed idea, one that doesn't align with the fluid, ever-changing nature of life. Everything is constantly evolving, and perfection is an illusion. By letting go, you allow yourself to flow with life, to adapt with grace and flexibility. You're no longer rigidly holding on to an ideal, but are open to how things evolve, trusting that this will lead you to growth and new possibilities. This adaptability is a gift, one that brings freedom and resilience into your life, helping you move forward without fear. Finally, releasing perfection and embracing progress over perfection is the first step toward living a life aligned with calm, purpose, and intention. Many of us rush toward goals, eager for immediate results, but the real power of intention lies in clarity and quiet confidence. By setting intentions with purpose and without the weight of immediate expectations, you create a steady, focused energy that propels you forward at your own pace. This grounding allows you to stay connected to what truly matters and to grow and evolve in a way that is meaningful and fulfilling. Gratitude offers a powerful break from the never-ending cycle of desire, achievement, and the constant yearning for more. It shifts your focus, reminding you that, despite life's challenges, there are always blessings to be found. Practicing gratitude isn't about ignoring struggles, it's about balancing your view, acknowledging difficulties, but also highlighting the joys, connections, and quiet moments of contentment. This shift in perspective can transform how you approach each day, creating a foundation for happiness that doesn't depend on external circumstances. When you embrace gratitude, it fosters resilience. Life inevitably presents setbacks, but a grateful mindset allows you to face these challenges with strength, finding peace in the midst of hardship. By focusing on the things that are still going well, the support of loved ones, the small comforts, the moments of joy, you build inner resilience. Moreover, gratitude brings clarity. In a world filled with distractions, it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. But gratitude cuts through the noise, helping you identify the things that bring lasting fulfillment. When you start each day with a grateful heart, you connect more deeply with your values and purpose, making decisions that align with what truly enriches your life. It simplifies the choices you make, guiding you toward what is essential and allowing you to invest your time and energy more wisely. Gratitude also nurtures a sense of abundance. In a culture that often promotes the idea that we need more possessions, more achievements, more approval, it shifts your mindset to see that there is already enough. There is beauty and richness in what you already have. This abundance mindset changes your approach to life, making you more generous and compassionate. When you feel full and content, you are more able to give freely to others, sharing your time, your talents, and your kindness without expectation of anything in return. Practicing daily gratitude strengthens your relationships too. By regularly expressing appreciation for the people in your life, you create deeper connections based on trust and kindness. Gratitude encourages you to notice and acknowledge the efforts and kindness of those who support you, strengthening your bonds and fostering a sense of community. A simple thank you can go a long way, making others feel valued and enriching your own life in return. These warm, meaningful relationships become an essential part of your overall well-being. Another powerful effect of gratitude is its ability to reduce stress. When you focus on what's going well and on the things that bring you peace or joy, you are less likely to become overwhelmed by stress. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's wrong to what's right, creating a sense of calm, even in the most challenging situations. Instead of spiraling into worry, you center yourself in appreciation, finding moments of peace amidst the chaos. This mindset helps you face life's inevitable stresses with grace and perspective. Gratitude also promotes mindfulness, encouraging you to be present in the moment. By making a habit of appreciating the little things, you become more attuned to the beauty of each passing moment, the warmth of the sun, the taste of a favorite meal, the laughter of a friend. Gratitude draws you into the now, helping you savor life as it unfolds. This mindfulness not only enhances your ability to appreciate life's richness, but it also reduces feelings of restlessness or impatience. You stop rushing through life and instead you pause to fully experience the present. This balanced approach to life, acknowledging both its challenges and its blessings, prevents negativity from overtaking your mindset. Practicing gratitude daily trains your brain to see the full picture, allowing you to recognize struggles without being consumed by them. This balanced outlook encourages optimism and resilience, helping you stay grounded through life's ups and downs. In a world where comparison is rampant, gratitude helps you focus on your own unique journey. Instead of feeling inadequate or envious of others, gratitude redirects your attention to the blessings in your own life. You begin to appreciate your own path, your own progress, and the beauty of your individual journey. This shift in focus brings peace and self-acceptance, freeing you from the trap of comparison. Gratitude also fosters self-compassion. When you practice gratitude for your own progress, no matter how small, you are nurturing a kinder, more supportive relationship with yourself. You recognize your own efforts and celebrate your growth, free from the harshness of perfectionism. This self-compassion creates an environment where you can thrive without the constant pressure to be flawless. It reinforces the idea that you are worthy of kindness and patience, reminding you that your journey, as it is enough. By starting each day with a grateful heart, you also attract positivity into your life. Gratitude sets a tone of optimism, which in turn draws positive experiences toward you. The more you focus on the good, the more good you'll notice. Gratitude creates a ripple effect, where the positivity you cultivate within yourself spreads to those around you, bringing joy that isn't tied to any specific outcome, but found in the ordinary moments of everyday life. Ultimately, gratitude brings a profound sense of contentment. It teaches you that happiness isn't something that lies ahead in the future, dependent on milestones or achievements. True happiness is available in the present, found in the simple act of acknowledging what is already good in your life. This contentment isn't complacency, it's a deep satisfaction with life as it is, imperfections and all. When gratitude becomes a daily practice, it reshapes your life from within. It deepens your relationships, reduces stress, and brings a lasting sense of peace and fulfillment. It doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but rather building a life rooted in appreciation, resilience, and joy. Through gratitude, you begin to see the abundance around you, acknowledge the blessings in your life, and cultivate a mindset of positivity and peace that extends to everyone you encounter. After establishing gratitude as a cornerstone of your life, there's another transformative practice to explore: the art of non-reaction. Life is full of unexpected challenges, disruptions, and moments that test your patience. How you respond in these moments, whether with impulsive reactions or thoughtful responses, can make all the difference. Non-reaction is the practice of pausing before responding, allowing space for clarity, wisdom, and a measured response. Non-reaction isn't about suppressing your emotions or pretending everything is fine. Rather, it's about cultivating a response rooted in calm and clarity, not driven by impulsive emotions. When you master non-reaction, you develop inner strength that can weather any storm, transforming difficult moments into opportunities for growth and peace. One of the key benefits of non-reaction is the clarity it brings. When you pause before reacting, you step outside the heat of the moment and gain perspective. You can see things as they are, without the cloud of emotion distorting your judgment. This space of clarity enables you to make thoughtful decisions, avoiding regrettable choices made in the heat of the moment. Non-reaction also cultivates patience. Life often urges us to act quickly, to fix problems immediately, especially in relationships. But when you practice non-reaction, you learn to hold steady in discomfort, waiting before taking action. This patience doesn't just benefit you, it can be a gift to others, as it creates space for understanding and compassion. Another benefit of non-reaction is that it helps you maintain control over your own peace. Instead of letting external events dictate your emotional state, you learn to protect your calm. In stressful situations, you choose not to react impulsively, which reduces the stress and anxiety that comes with constantly reacting to everything around you. Instead, you stay grounded, reducing the impact of external events on your inner peace. Non-reaction also fosters resilience. Life will always present challenges that push us out of our comfort zones, but non-reaction builds the inner strength to face these tests with poise. You no longer feel overwhelmed by difficulty. Instead, you build a foundation of calm that enables you to stay focused and steady through it all. This practice also teaches humility. Sometimes, not reacting is the wisest course of action. By choosing not to respond immediately, you acknowledge that you don't need to have all the answers or to control every situation. This humility doesn't diminish your strength. It enhances it, allowing you to face challenges with quiet confidence. Through non-reaction, you protect your peace, maintain a steady mind, and build deeper self-awareness. By not reacting impulsively, you give yourself the opportunity to reflect on your own thoughts and emotions, developing a clearer understanding of your triggers and patterns. This self-awareness enhances your ability to respond thoughtfully, in alignment with your values and authenticity. In relationships, non-reaction helps to foster empathy and understanding. By choosing not to react immediately, you create space for listening, for responding with compassion, and for deepening trust. This thoughtful approach enhances your connections with others, bringing a sense of respect and harmony into your interactions. Practicing non-reaction is a powerful way to navigate life's challenges with calm, clarity, and strength. It reduces stress, builds resilience, and nurtures both your inner peace and your relationships with others. When you combine this practice with daily gratitude, you create a life that is grounded in appreciation, mindful awareness, and purposeful action, fostering a deeper sense of fulfillment, peace, and connection. Non-reaction is a powerful foundation for building strong, lasting relationships and a peaceful inner life. It creates a space for open, honest communication, free from the interference of reactive emotions. Relationships grounded in non-reaction are inherently more stable, as they are built on the qualities of patience, understanding, and mutual respect, rather than impulsive emotional responses. In moments of challenge, it's natural to experience emotions like anger, frustration, or fear. However, non-reaction teaches us to acknowledge these feelings without letting them take control. Importantly, this approach does not mean suppressing emotions. It is about observing them as they arise, understanding them, and then choosing a response that aligns with your overall well-being. This creates emotional harmony and allows you to navigate life's ups and downs with grace. Non-reaction is a practice of empowerment. It reminds you that you have the power to control your responses, not to be ruled by your circumstances or emotions. Each moment of non-reaction reinforces your strength and your ability to handle whatever comes your way with resilience. Additionally, non-reaction fosters a mindset of acceptance. Life is filled with things beyond our control, and resisting or reacting to them often leads to unnecessary suffering. By embracing non-reaction, we learn to accept what we cannot change, finding peace even in the midst of uncertainty. Acceptance is not about giving up. It's about recognizing what is outside of your influence and choosing to save your energy for the things that you can change. This acceptance brings profound freedom, releasing you from the constant struggle and allowing you to find peace in whatever arises. Through this practice, you begin to shape your experience with intention, creating a life grounded in peace, purpose, and wisdom. In addition to non-reaction, visualization is a powerful tool to help you manifest your goals and desires. However, to truly unlock its potential, visualization must be practiced from a place of serenity and clarity. When done calmly, visualization goes beyond daydreaming. It becomes a way to align your inner world with the goals you wish to achieve. This alignment prepares your mind for success, creating a path toward meaningful progress. Effective visualization begins with clarity. Before jumping into detailed images of success, it is essential to have a clear understanding of what you truly want and why it matters. Without this clarity, your efforts can feel scattered and unfocused. By taking time to define your intentions and solidify your purpose, you ground your visualization in something deeper. This clarity not only makes your goals more meaningful, but also helps you stay connected to your vision when challenges arise. Once you've clarified your goals, begin visualizing with a sense of ease rather than urgency. Visualization should be a relaxed practice, not one of strain or force. When you approach it calmly, Without pressure, your mind can more easily connect with the feelings of success that come with achieving your goals. This shift from forceful to peaceful visualization creates a more enjoyable, uplifting experience, rather than something that feels like an obligation. To deepen your visualization practice, engage all your senses. When you vividly imagine your desired outcome, think beyond what you can see. Include the sounds, smells, textures, and emotions that accompany your goal. The more sensory detail you add, the more real your visualization becomes. This not only strengthens your belief that your goals are achievable, but also creates a deeper connection between your actions and the outcomes you desire. Visualizing with confidence is another key element of success. Instead of approaching visualization with doubt or hesitation, embrace the belief that your goals are possible. This kind of inner trust isn't about arrogance, but a quiet assurance that your actions will align with your desires. By practicing visualization with confidence, you train your mind to expect success, building a foundation of self-assurance that will guide you through setbacks and challenges. One crucial aspect of visualization is releasing attachment to specific timelines. Often we become fixated on when we expect our goals to be achieved, which can lead to frustration and impatience. However, by practicing visualization with serenity, we can trust the process and allow our goals to unfold naturally in their own time. This doesn't mean we're not committed. Rather, it's about releasing the pressure of a fixed timeline, allowing the process to evolve and progress at its own pace. This shift from urgency to patience creates a sense of peace in your visualization practice and builds trust in the journey itself. Flexibility is also an essential element of effective visualization. Life rarely goes exactly as planned, and the ability to adapt to unexpected changes is crucial for long-term success. By visualizing with an open mind, you prepare yourself not only for your desired outcome, but also for the inevitable twists and turns along the way. This flexibility makes you more resilient, allowing you to stay motivated and focused, even if things don't unfold exactly as you imagined. Visualization, when practiced with flexibility, becomes a guiding light rather than a rigid map, helping you navigate life's journey with grace. Visualization also nurtures resilience by preparing you mentally for both success and setbacks. Rather than only picturing the ideal outcome, visualize the challenges you may encounter. This practice strengthens your mental resilience, helping you remain calm and focused when obstacles arise. By training your mind to face difficulties with composure, you build the mental fortitude needed for long-term success. As you visualize with serenity, you also foster self-compassion. During your journey, there will inevitably be moments of difficulty or failure. By approaching these moments with kindness instead of self-criticism, you create a supportive inner environment that encourages growth. Self-compassion helps you learn from your mistakes without harsh judgment, turning every experience into a valuable lesson. This mindset of kindness allows you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed confidence, fostering resilience and motivation. Visualization also creates alignment between your goals and your daily actions. By regularly visualizing your desired outcomes, you remind yourself of what truly matters. This clarity helps you make decisions that are in harmony with your goals, ensuring that every action you take is a step toward your vision. Visualization becomes not just a mental exercise, but an active process of shaping your life to reflect your deepest desires. Gratitude is another important benefit of visualization. When you take time to visualize your journey, remember to appreciate how far you've come and the resources that have supported you along the way. Gratitude shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's already abundant in your life, providing the motivation and energy to keep moving forward. When you're grateful for each step, you build a positive mindset that propels you toward your goals with enthusiasm and determination. Visualizing with serenity also allows you to embrace the present moment. While many people associate visualization with future success, when done with calm intention, it can help you feel connected to the present. You're not waiting for success to bring happiness. You find joy in the journey itself. This approach turns visualization into a practice of presence, where you celebrate each moment, knowing that you are creating fulfillment right now. Another key aspect of visualization is its power to strengthen your focus. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose sight of your goals. But by visualizing regularly, you train your mind to stay aligned with your intentions. This focus becomes your guiding force, helping you prioritize your time and energy in ways that support your long-term vision. Through visualization, you develop the mental clarity needed to stay on track and maintain motivation, even amidst the demands of daily life. Visualization also fosters patience. As you visualize calmly, you're reminded that meaningful goals take time. This understanding helps you avoid the trap of impatience, allowing you to appreciate each step of the process. Rather than rushing toward the end result, you savor the journey, knowing that each moment is part of a greater unfolding. This patience brings peace to your visualization practice, affirming that what's meant for you will come when the time is right. Finally, visualization nurtures a deep sense of purpose. When you detach from the outcome, you focus more on the why behind your actions. Instead of chasing external validation or specific achievements, you stay centered on your values and motivations. This purpose-driven approach strengthens your commitment and helps you stay grounded, even when faced with challenges. By aligning your actions with your deeper purpose, you can weather any storm with confidence, knowing that you are following the path that truly resonates with you. By practicing both non-reaction and visualization with serenity, you create a life rooted in peace, resilience, and purpose. These practices empower you to respond thoughtfully to challenges, align your actions with your goals, and remain grounded in your true self. Each moment of non-reaction and visualization brings you closer to living a life of fulfillment, freedom, and lasting joy. Living with detachment and trusting the process can transform your life in profound ways. Rather than being driven by the desire for external validation or focusing on outcomes, you find yourself grounded in a deeper purpose, one that brings fulfillment in the present moment, regardless of external results. This shift in perspective encourages authenticity, because you're no longer pursuing goals for the approval of others. You're free to align your actions with your true values, creating a life that feels genuine and meaningful. Living with detachment and trusting the process can transform your life in profound ways. Rather than being driven by the desire for external validation or focusing on outcomes, you find yourself grounded in a deeper purpose. Trusting the process extends to your relationships as well. It encourages patience with others, allowing you to give people the space to grow and develop in their own time. Rather than trying to control or change others, you can accept them as they are, understanding that each person is on their own journey. This creates stronger, more authentic connections, where both individuals can feel valued and understood. Trusting the process also enhances your inner strength. When you believe that what's meant for you will come, regardless of the challenges or setbacks along the way, you develop a quiet confidence. This assurance allows you to face life's uncertainties with courage, knowing that each step brings you closer to your goals. Even in moments of doubt or difficulty, you can rely on this inner strength to keep moving forward, knowing that the path will eventually reveal itself. When you practice detachment and trust the process, you cultivate a deeper connection to your own values and purpose. Rather than being swept up by the desire for quick results or external recognition, you focus on building a life that is rooted in virtue, wisdom, courage, justice, and humility. This approach to manifestation isn't about wishing for specific outcomes. It's about aligning your desires with principles that elevate your character and enrich your life. Manifesting through inner virtue means that your goals are not only about personal achievement, but about becoming the best version of yourself. It's about creating a life that is rich in meaning and purpose, grounded in values that contribute to the well-being of others and the world around you. When your desires are shaped by wisdom, you're focused on growth and learning, understanding that true fulfillment is found in the pursuit of knowledge and personal development. With courage, you're willing to face challenges and step outside your comfort zone, trusting that your efforts will lead you to something meaningful. and with justice you ensure that your goals align with fairness and integrity, not just for your benefit but for the benefit of others as well. This type of manifestation cultivates a sense of self-respect, as your desires reflect who you truly are and what you truly deserve. It's about honoring your worth and recognizing that you are worthy of achieving your goals, but only when those goals are aligned with your highest good. This approach also requires patience. True manifestation takes time, and when you focus on what really matters, you're able to find peace in the gradual unfolding of your dreams. Ultimately, manifesting through virtue helps you develop resilience. Setbacks are no longer failures, but opportunities to learn and grow. When your goals are deeply connected to your values, challenges become part of the process, not something to be avoided. This resilience, rooted in virtue, strengthens your commitment to what truly matters, ensuring that your journey is not just about reaching a destination, but about growing and evolving along the way. Resilience is born from the belief that the efforts we invest in our goals are worth the challenges they bring. Each obstacle becomes an opportunity to strengthen our character and gain deeper understanding. Instead of being discouraged by difficulties, we start to view them as integral parts of our journey. This mindset allows us to stay persistent, continuously working towards what is truly meaningful, no matter what external factors may arise. When we manifest our desires through virtue, it brings clarity to our lives. When our goals align with our core values, decisions become easier to make. There's no more confusion about what's important. Each choice feels purposeful and in tune with our greater vision. This clarity enables us to focus on what truly matters, rather than being distracted by fleeting desires or societal pressures. We can confidently navigate life, knowing that our choices reflect our true selves and our most deeply held values. Manifesting from a place of virtue also nurtures gratitude. As we pursue goals rooted in wisdom, justice, and other virtuous principles, we begin to appreciate each step along the way, rather than waiting for some distant moment to feel fulfilled. Gratitude becomes a powerful force, bringing contentment and a sense of completeness to every moment. This inner peace prevents us from getting caught up in comparison or longing for more. Instead, we find joy in the present, knowing that each action brings us closer to a life that aligns with our true purpose. Moreover, when we live with virtue at the core of our manifestation, we naturally become more generous. Our success and abundance are shared, not hoarded. Generosity flows effortlessly when we are aligned with values like humility and justice. We no longer focus solely on personal gain but on making a positive impact on others. This generosity brings fulfillment that transcends material wealth, as we build a legacy rooted in kindness and positive change. Manifesting from virtue also cultivates inner peace. When our desires align with wisdom and self-respect, we no longer feel torn between external expectations and our internal values. There's no longer a need to compromise our integrity for the sake of success. This inner harmony brings a sense of alignment with our true selves, creating a life of peace and purpose. The fulfillment we experience is not dependent on external achievements, but on the personal growth we achieve along the way. Ultimately, embracing manifestation through virtue leads to a life rich in meaning and fulfillment. We no longer chase after fleeting goals or superficial desires. Instead, we build a life grounded in wisdom, strength, and peace. This approach transforms our journey into one of growth, resilience, and joy. We're no longer pushing for things that don't serve us. Instead, we attract what truly aligns with our purpose. Seeing life as a dance with the universe deepens this alignment. Life's rhythms, its ebbs and flows, are not just a series of isolated events, but a continuous experience. Just like a dancer moves with the music, we learn to move with the flow of life. By embracing both the moments of action and those of rest, we find balance and harmony, adapting gracefully to life's inevitable changes. Trusting in this natural rhythm, we let go of the need to control every outcome, and instead, flow with life's timing. This trust transforms challenges into opportunities for growth, making each step feel light, aligned, and purposeful. So, If you're ready to manifest a life grounded in virtue, one that's rich with meaning, clarity, and fulfillment, I invite you to subscribe to this journey. Together, we can create a life that not only succeeds, but also brings deep joy and lasting peace. Subscribe now to stay aligned and inspired on your path.